Okay, so the next topic. So web transaction codes are almost completed. Okay, and a few other things I'll introduce in that respective topic specific. Okay, so most commonly, frequently, daily used T codes list. This all these things. Okay, yes, we have to remember. Yes, we work with these T codes daily. That's why we remember daily. These T codes are asked in interviews also. What is the T code for body builder? Or what is the T code for class builder? Yes. Or else vice versa, this particular SE18 is used for which purpose? This both ways you have to remember. Yes. Okay, this is the main important topic. Then suppose if you go to the that's about your ABAP related. Let's go to the few other transaction codes like your basis T codes. Basis transaction codes is client copy. Client copy is nothing but copying objects which is used to copy objects from objects means a kind of data from copy data from one client to another client to another client. This is the SCC4 is there. SCC4 is nothing but a list of clients. Okay. Total list of clients list SU03. This is users list. User maintenance or users list, you can find it over there. User maintenance. And this next what we have SU3, I already told you yesterday. SU3 is nothing but users. Okay, users role or profile you can see there. Okay, SU3 T code. Yes, users SU3. That is user's profile. Yes, maintain user profile. Right. It is simplified. SU03 maintain authorizations. That is your yes, users authorizations. SU01, 02, 03. SU01 generally for user creation. Okay. So this is users profile because profiles and there is a one more PFCZ. PFCZ is uh, roles creation. PFCZ is another T code. We go with role maintenance. Okay, complete role maintenance purpose PFCZ can be used because these three are connected and important transactions. Okay, so we have SM30. SM, if anybody used SM stands for what? SM is system maintenance. If somebody uses, just now we have used SU. SU stands for system utility. Okay, this is the way there is a meaning. Okay, SAP follows certain meaning for this. Okay, so now, in fact, this SM30 is a basis and ABAPers frequently used. This is for table maintenance. Okay, SM30 for table maintenance. table slash view maintenance. Okay. So this we can go to the monitoring maintenance. Many transaction codes are there. Okay. So if you want to see SM54, yes, this is frequently used. Yes. Okay. No, it is not SM54. We can see the yes, right. There is a one transaction code where you can see the instances list and as well as instances status also, work process status also, everything you can check it out and configure it. So that's about frequently used T codes. Like SM04 is there. SM04 is for to lock or unlock transaction codes. Okay. Yes. And we have SM36 and 37. This is to is schedule a background jobs. SM37. SM37 is used to monitor the back job results. Background job result or job overview. Okay, this is your SM37. So this way we have plenty basis transaction codes are there, but I'll introduce later based on the topic. So you can see this sum or SCSU the different ways. Okay, then move on to the functional transaction codes. Okay, functional T codes. But you may ask, sir, we are ABAPers. Why do we need functional? No, we are also required functional transaction. SPRO is the main T code. SPRO. This pro also people call it as. So this is actually it is a project execution tool. Project execution T code using IMG tool. IMG stands for implementation guide. So this is the important heart main key transaction code for all functional consultants. Their basically configuration begins with SPRO only. So there is a because functional consultant also need a guidance step by step implementation. How do we perform implementation? There is a guide provided by SAP navigation expand. That is a kind of tree structure through you can do your respective uh, configuration SDMM, PPQM. Okay, all consultants. Okay, like if we that is a common thing. If you go to the SD specific transaction codes, you have to observe one thing. Like if you go to XD01, XD01 for 01, 02, 03. These three you have to observe. 03. Because first 01 is used for what? To create customer, new customer. This is change customer. It is T code for change existing customer. This is XT03 is used for display customer. Okay. Yes. So you have to see this 01 authorization is always for create. Okay. 02 for change. 03 for display. But in create mode, you can create a new customer. Change mode, all the changes are allowed. Display mode, display equals to read only mode. Changes are not allowed or not permitted. This is your overall customer transaction point of view. Okay, right. Then there is a FD01. FD01 for what? This is also create customer only, but create a customer with respect to FI point of view. FI view point of view is that like we have what next? There is a VD01. VD01 is nothing but this is also create customer only. But this is sales point of view. Sales. What about XD01? This is create a customer centrally. Central. There are three dimensions customer can be created. See, central way means all options are available here. So if you go to the create customer with FI point of view, this is a kind of that company code view. This is a sales organization sales point of view. That sales tab is available here. So FD view, we have FD for finance, VD for sales, and this is for central. Okay, there are FI specific customer can be created, sales specific customer can be created, and as well as centrally customer can be created. You can see the difference between all these transaction codes. Okay, right. Then that is about actually we have to use custom master data because we never say customer master, vendor master, because master data different, transaction data difference. Okay, so in SD, main key entity is customer. Yes. So then go to the transaction. Transaction is what? VA01. VA01 for create sales order. Sales order creation. VA02. 02 same. Change sales order. VA03 for display sales order. These are all transaction codes. I will use it. Even though in fact we use ABAP T codes, some basis T codes. ABAP also need to aware of basis plus functional T codes because we are extending the subject. We always go with functional examples only. Okay, yes, functional examples only. We go with that. So if you go to the that is for create change display 01, 02, 03. Next, if you go for VL01, VL01 and VL01N. Well, this both are related to create delivery. Yes, delivery. So this is also create delivery only. Only both are same. So sales followed by delivery. But 01, this when N comes, that is a new transaction. Enjoy T code you have to understand, which is developed by Enjoy Screens. Okay, more extended things. Yes, VF01. That is nothing but create invoice. So this way 01, 02, 03. So main important some master data, some transaction data T codes are given at this point of time. But there are many T codes are there. Any module, if you join for SD module, suppose they will introduce all SD transactions. Similar way, yes. But this is common for all consultants. Then go to the some type of transaction codes. Okay, that is nothing but MMT codes we will see materials management. So first of all MM01. MM01 for create material, MM02 change material, MM03 for display material, 03. This is frequently used. I'm going to use these things frequently. Right. Next, that is material master. Okay, then next we are going to XK01. XK01 is for what? Create vendor. XK02 for change vendor, XK03 for display vendor. But there is a transaction called as FK01. FK01 again create vendor only. Vendor, this is central way of defining vendor, but this is FI point of view. Okay, FI view point of view, yes, FK01. Then MK01. MK01 is nothing but create vendor only purchase view. Okay, so if a vendor can be created with only point of view is this. FI point of view is this. Centrally with all options is this. Okay, right. Next, actually, latest transaction is BP. BP for business partner. Because nowadays, to create a vendor or customer, we are going to BP for business partner. So SAP defined business partner create change display. That is a new T code. We can do, yes, create change display. All the things you can do it by using single T code. But who is a business partner? Business partner BP can be a vendor, can be a customer slash vendor slash employee, that is organization or employee. So this is the latest T code, only two letters BP. Okay, you can come here, check BP, maintain business partner. So here under business partner, yes, person, organization, group. Okay, you have create a person. This is the menu path. Create organization, create group, etc. Okay, so it's a kind of central T code which is very very important nowadays. Okay. You have these independent T codes, and we have yes. So this way I just most common examples I am giving as SDMM. Yes, I'm giving some kind of master data transaction codes. If you Because two types of master data in MM, material master data and as well as vendor master data. But next move on to the transaction data. Transactions can be captured by using purchase order ME21N. ME21 is there and as well as ME21N also there. Both are used. But when N is available, always go for SAP recommends go for new T code having, yes, create purchase order only. PO stands for purchase order. Both. This is enjoy transaction. So when it comes to 21, then what is the next for change purpose? Change PO done by, there is no 01 ME22N for change purchase order. Okay, ME23N for display purchase order. Okay, so that means it is not like 01, 02, 03, it is 1, 2, 3. 1 for one authorization for create, 2 for change, 3 for display. See the dimension 21, 22, 23 this way. Okay, so here we have like some other transactions list is also there with respect to MM also we will introduce going forward. This is about your overall transaction codes frequently used, commonly used list. Right. Next, So there is a topic called as T codes list is over. Okay, so we have command field navigation. What is the meaning of command field nav? So there are two types. First, you are in SAP Easy Access, suppose. Easy Access, you can type any T code directly. That is without prefix. You can type any T code directly. That is easy access through. Yes, if you are from easy access, I can type ABAP T code. Okay, you come back, you can type any T code directly without prefix of anything. That is the easy access concept. Okay, but if you are from, okay, this is your, if you are from SAP Easy Access Screen, you can type any T code. But other than easy access, from any screen means other than easy access screen. That's what you have to understand. So these navigations we have to use it. So first of all, slash n. What is the purpose of slash n is it is used, okay, only slash n purpose. If you go to only slash n, it is used to switch to SAP Easy Access screen from any screen. Okay. Yes. You are in okay from any screen. This is the purpose of slash. Okay. Right. Only slash O. Only slash O displays what? It is used to display list of opened T codes. All open T codes you want to see can go to slash O. Then slash I. Slash I is used to delete current T code. Yes, that is the purpose of slash I. Okay, next slash n followed by T code. Slash n followed by T code is, what is the purpose of that? So is used to open new T code within same session. New T code within same session. That is the slash n concept. Slash O followed by T code is nothing but it is used to open new T code as in as parallel session. Parallel session. That is the concept of slash n and slash O. Okay. Yes. Next we have slash ex. Okay, slash ex and slash nex. Hmm. Ex also under this. So both are, sorry, slash this is nothing but log off. So you can log off, yes, log off in both ways. Okay. So slash n ex suppose. Yes, it will closes without any dialog prompt. That is the, yes, without dialog prompt. That means even it doesn't yes, it doesn't ask you for save also. Slash nex generally, So if you go to /n-end, this is your yes, log off with the dialog prompt. That's the difference because I want to first NEX is the last option. Prior to that, we have to go to /n-end. So what is the purpose? It is used to hmm, like it is used to hmm, close log off with the dialog prompt. The dialog. That means yes, yes. This is nothing but log off means close all sessions at a time. At a time. That is without save normally. Whatever the status, you are in a hurry. You want to close all sessions at a time /NEX. But with properly you want to close it /NEND with the your system prompts with a dialog prompt. Based on that, you can go to this. There is a one more that is called as a /H. /H purpose of /H is nothing but it is used to switch to debug mode. Debug mode. That is the purpose of /H. Okay, so yes, these are all the like kind of navigations we have. So what exactly today you can practice is open all these T codes. Okay, at least watch it, what it is and all. You will come to know. So fine, I will explain to you. Like if you want to enter a C anything, a C38, directly it will you can reach out to a BAP editor. But I want to come from ABAP editor to back. ABAP editor to back, you can press only /n. /n, enter, keyboard enter also okay. Otherwise, this enter button also. So only /n uh, will take you to, yes, this one. Back to easy exercise. Sorry, then go to the SC01, transport organizer. But I am at transport organizer. Now I want to go to some kind of class builder. So if I type directly SC24, what will happen? Doesn't not valid. So this is bracket one. Bracket one in the sense we are in one session one, right? So under session one, transport organizer is opened, isn't it? But I want to my activity of transport organizer is over. I want to open a class builder sub. Class builder because I want to go to class builder. There are two ways you can go to class. So you can overwrite this transport organizer by class builder. If you want to do that, simply add prefix /n sc24. /n sc24. No space is not required. Yes. See, we are in same session only. Session is one, but I switch it to class builder. My class builder work is over. I want to go to function builder again /n sc37. Yes. In the same session, we are switching from one T code to another T code, one screen to another screen. So for that, we have to use prefix as /n sc41. Somebody says /n followed by space, also working, no problem. Okay, menu painter. So this is the usage of /n. Okay, but you have to enter a valid transaction code. Just if I type /n ABC, you are getting ABC is not a does not exist. So it is validating and it is giving the yes only validity codes only you have to enter. Next, go to the This is about your slash n concept. Only slash n and slash n followed by. I am extending. We are at session 1. But I want to work parallelly simultaneously with multiple. Suppose transport organization also and ABAP dictionary also. I don't want to overwrite the session. So slash O is C11. Now what happens? You have to observe. In one session, the you have here you can see in one session form builder is there. Till why we open this form builder, come up. Because this is sometime wide, right? Form builder. So if you go to here, yes, this is your. You can see the bracket status bar. Yes, this is bracket 1, but this is empty. I have not used anything. Second, this is also showing it as 1 only. Okay, so this is okay. I will close this. Why it is? Because this is earlier login and current login. See now this is more clear because the earlier signing in and again currently signing in. There is something. So if you because I said per login you can open 6 and 16. Next time login you can go for 6 and 16 sessions. You can open it maximum. Okay. So every time we have to sign out, log out. Then only okay clear. So this is your transport organizer is 1, ABAP dictionary is in 2. So you want to go to next level slash O SE. Go to the any transaction, no problem. SC71 form painter in 3. Or else you can use this icon as a new window. Just go to open it. Then here you can use SC73 to upload image or graphic. Yes. Okay. SC78. Sorry. This is for SC78. SC73 for font or barcode maintenance. Right. So next. So this is the way you can open the SC74 like this, 73 this way. Okay, okay we this so now if you look at here, we have 4 sessions, 4 independent windows. Session is nothing but window. In each session, you can open independent T-code. So switching also easy. You can parallelly open like this. But too many sessions leads to confusion also for you. Okay, that's why they kept restricted as 6. Right. But sometimes it is required. Then you can open it also. Both options you can. Right. Coming to the next topic, I have opened 4 sessions, correct? But at any point of time, I will just only type slash O. Yes, only slash O does what? Only slash O displays the list of opened sessions. 1, 2, 3, 4. So first session, time, day, okay, when it was opened, second session, third session, fourth session. Here, in this dialog box, how do we navigate? We go for create again. Create new. Fifth session gets opened. Now slash O. Fifth session at easy access. So fifth session is C. Session manager menu. Session manager is a T code for easy access. Menu tree display. You can see the okay. Yes, this is the application server time. Okay, you have to know that also. Say it is showing. See, you have to see which time once you log into the successfully whatever you are watching that is application server. Our application server is in US, it will show the US time, not the local system time. See, it is showing 17 means 542, 543. But actually now the Indian local GUI, it is 937. So once you go to the remote desktop, everything you are looking at the application server details only, not from the local system. Okay, you have to observe that time also, like application server time zone wise time, whatever the time is configured. So this is create button. I want to close this SAP script font maintenance. So delete session. So fourth session I deleted. Place the cursor here. Click on delete. It is deleted. So go to slash o. It will open see 1, 2, 3, 5 directly. Fourth one deleted. So this is the way you can navigate it in slash o. Okay, right. Then next, if you go to the I am into form painter. I want to delete this session. Place the cursor here. Okay, slash I. Only slash I. Slash I, enter. That's it. It will delete the current session. That is remove or kill current session, we call it as. Slash O. See the 1 to 5. That is what is where is 3 and 4. 3 and 4 does not exist because as of now available active sessions are these three only. So at any point of time you can use only slash n, only slash o or slash I. Okay. And slash n followed by T code, slash o followed by T code also I explained. Then last slash h, slash h, enter. Slash h, you can see the status bar message debugging is switched on. If I just press enter also, control transfer to the debugger. So ABAP debugger is opened where you can carry out the debugging activity. That is your slash h. So slash h, then you can come out of the debugger by using debugger exit. Okay, yes, exit, come out, debugger. This is about your slash h. So almost I introduced ABAP T codes and as well as how this T codes navigation also you can. So at least one time you can check functional T codes like VA01, that is they create sales document slash n VA02 change sales document. Okay, yes, next slash n VA03 display sales document. Okay, this is the way you can see the titles, link titles. Okay, right. Then next we have right. This is your navigation, command field navigation. Sir, I want to know. Place the cursor on this command field. Press F1. Press F1. This is you have to explore today. This okay because don't wait. Which exercise to do today? See, I am telling you lot many tips and tricks and hints. You have lot of things to do. Okay, that's why don't wait for formal instruction to explore this. You can keep on explore and come back and explain to me. That's what I'm expecting. Okay, right. Suppose you can see here SAP standardized explanation slash NEX NEN slash N S000 is there. Slash N S000 is it is going to the starting menu. Starting menu is nothing but where user entered the client number, username, and password. That is called as starting. Yes, you can go to this way also. Okay, so you can check out this. You can copy this, prepare your own self notes from SAP so that that gives much more enhanced stuff. You can, I told you, place F1. There are number of screens are there. You can press F1 through. That is called a structured way of learning. Okay, so that's about your T codes. But however, I'm going to type certain things also because yes, we have okay shortcuts used while working with SAP Screens. SAP Screens. These are all most commonly used things. Suppose if you go to the like mm, F1 function keys. Function key F1 is used for system help. Yes, standard help. If wherever you want, you can use place the cursor on the particular field, press F1. Okay. Yes, the F1 you can do two types. That is, you have suppose cursor here, database table, press F1. So it will explain this. Place the cursor on this left side also, press F1. So more or less same. That is the label based or else input field based also. Cursor you can this highlighting is the cursor position. So when you place the cursor, whatever you type it, that is going to type in the this one. So I said you can choose anyone like this, or else you can enter. Yes, because I know I told you right. This navigation you can choose this way. Otherwise, you can type in new things also. I already told you. You can try out. If something is missing, you can close this command field, open this command field. This option is also available. This is the history of last 15 recently entered 15 T codes. So T codes are commands in SAP. Like next F1 help, then next F2 help. F2 sorry. Function key. Function keys are special keys used for special purpose. So F2 is generally used for it is a detailed display. Detailed display purpose it can be used. It's equal to the it act like a double click. Mouse is not functioning. Some areas you can use this F2. Okay, the F1 is fixed reserved keys. F2 differs from screen to screen, but I will show you this double click functionality. F3 is standard reserved always. It is for back purpose. Back. What is back? I am into this is called as F3. So I can click on this icon, or else I can click on my function key F3 to come back. Okay, this is called as F3. Right. Next F4. F4 for just now I explained it is search help or input help or hit list. You can see that. Then F5. F5 for create. Generally, ABAP point of view, this F5 works like this. F5, F6, and F7. F7 for display. So these three create, change, display. For example, I went to do table SC11 for table creation. So you have this is your create, change, display. Three activities are there. Create, the icon symbol is white page is given. Change, pencil icon is given. Display, glasses are given here. That is, there is a meaning of this software design, icon design. Okay. So if you go to here, you can see create F5, change F6, display F7. Okay, you have this three activities. If you go to the even ABAP editor also mostly commonly yes, uh, create is given at the top. Create, change display. See the difference. Again, F5, F6, F7. These three are fixed, ABAP point of view. But functional point of view, it might be little differs. Then F8. General F8 is there. Function key F8 for test. It is for test or direct processing. Yes. That is, if you want to see the any program output, we will go with F8. This is F8 for test or execute or direct processing also. So if you go to execute, direct processing, execute direct processing. Okay. Yes. So this is about your F8. Then F9. F9 for technical details. What is this technical details display? This I will cover later. Okay, no problem. F10. F10 for choose first menu item. First menu item. Like suppose I am here. I want to choose the first menu. So this way keep mouse through. Otherwise, simply place the cursor. Cursor is at the program level, but press F10. I'm going to press F10 keyboard. F10 always opens the leftmost top. Yes, this is not only from SAP. See, I am in Notepad, right? What is my first menu? File menu. I want to open it by using keyboard through. Press F10 here. F10. F10 enabled the place the cursor. File menu is selected by F10. But then Alt F, where is that? Alt F opens the this one. So that means F10 is choose or place the cursor on first menu item. Yes. But in SAP directly it will invoke, it will open this one. Then F11, function key F11 for save. Save is nothing but, it's a kind of control S. Okay, yes, control S activity. Okay, F7, F11 for save. Like if you come to here, yes, this is actually a disabled. If you go to here inside, program is not there, but save, however, this is the save button for like that. Go back to F12. F12 is for what? Cancel. Okay, cancel the transaction. Yes, that is this. Yes, this is the red color into icon is there, right? If you place the cursor, CEL F12 cancel. Okay, yes, this is your F. So F1 to F12 completed, right? Next, in case of, because I told you this is CTRL. There are special keys Control Alt and the Shift. These three are used for that. Control plus F1 is used to switch from display mode to change mode, vice versa. Okay, you can use that. Control plus F2 very frequently we are using in daily ABAP point of view. It is used to perform syntax check. Control F2 syntax check because yes. Next control plus F3 to activate the object. Because we do save check activate I said. So save control S, check for control F2, then development object, developed object. Yes, this is your control combination, right? We even control plus F8 is there. Only F8 is there, and control plus F8 is also there. Control combination. Control combination is used to run the activity. This is only F8, control F8. So this is your control combination of above function keys. Then we have shift combination. Shift plus F3 shift plus F3 equals to log of that is nothing but exit, we can call it exit. Like if you go to here, this middle icon is exit, that is nothing but shift plus F3. So shift combination is also keys are used. Right. Now what left? So generally alt alt plus underline letter. I already yesterday explained this once again. Underline letter is used uh, to open or invoke menu item, main menu item. Okay, main menus. Okay, particular menu. Yes, this is so control combination, shift combination, alt combination. Sometimes we use control shift combinations also. Yes, these keys, function keys again classified as three types. One is reserved function keys, second is recommended function keys, the third one is freely used function keys. So there are a lot of theory behind it. We will discuss in depth in the respective topics, but since we are at a very beginning basic level, that's why I'm using this concept as uh, this one. Okay, right. Now, okay, this is about your uh, keys concept. Then you have normally control, because apart from that, this suppose alt F4, alt plus F4 is used for what? To close windows. This is from normally Windows concept only. All Windows control A. Control A for what? Select all. This also works here. Control F for find. Control F for find or search. Okay. Yes, that is also will work here. Control Z undo. Control X cut. Control V for paste. Cut and paste. Copy and paste. Control C. So we cannot type all those stuff. You go through like all simply one bottom line statement, final statement. All Microsoft shortcuts are also allowed in SAP, SAP Screens also. Okay, yes. Then finally, what is the meaning of transaction concept? Final 5 minutes. Transaction concept works on, okay, yes, it works on, okay, ACID principles. ACID is A for atomicity, C for consistency, I for isolated, letter D for durability. Yes. Okay, this is the principle of technical. Yes, that means what is the meaning of this? Yes, one T code result, one transaction results, one transaction result can be seen from other transaction also. That is one meaning. Next, transaction have zero result, zero result or complete result, or complete result. That means what? That is a transaction have hmm, yes, either nil or full result. Okay, yes, that is transaction. If it is success, fail slash success. If it is fail, transaction fail is zero result. Transaction complete, that is complete result. Okay, a transaction finally, it could be transaction result could be success or failure. That is another meaning. So the transaction hmm, ends with what? Commit or rollback. This is what you have to. Transactional TCL language. Transaction saves temporarily. If it is commit means successfully ends. Rollback in the sense it will come out. So yes, entire SAP transactions works on this rule only. Example, if you go to yes, this particular, I will open it and I take you to this example. Yes, if you go to here, hmm, suppose user started, user cannot T code. T code always calls the first screen of that particular transaction. You cannot call second screen, third screen directly. So T code is connected with first screen. Suppose sales order transaction. So user used VA01 for create. He enters the values in first screen, next second screen, next third screen. So it's temporarily saved. When user click on save button, then commit happens. Commit is nothing but all the three screens data is writing to the table successfully. That is called as commit, transaction commit, ending the transaction successfully. So what is the meaning of rollback? Rollback is nothing but saving this screen values temporarily. It could be rolled back. Suppose I am about to click on save button, something happened, the system restarted. Then your effort is waste. You have to come from the beginning again. You have to re-enter all screen information. So at that time we call it as rollback, rolling back, because screen remembers the data temporarily. Okay. So transaction concept is one transaction result you can see from other T code. V01 we are creating 02032 you can see. And one transaction result is nil or full, success or fail. That is one meaning. And a transaction one time you create that goes to the permanent also. So in SAP, all activities are called as transaction. Whatever you do in SAP, all functional basis, ABAP and users, everything works on this transaction concept only. Because if you go to ATM, whatever the activity you do, that is called as a transaction. You go to ATM, validation checks happens, initially there is a balance inquiry. That is one transaction. You click on that, then it will show the end screen, this is your balance. Transaction completed. Come back. Next again continue the same cycle. This time you will go for mini statement. Yes, click on mini statement option. It will display. It will give the mini statement. Then next, come to the next pin change. That is one transaction. See, but you cannot do all transactions at a time using ATM machine. One transaction complete, then come back, do the next transaction. Complete, next. This is the cycle you can do it. But sometimes due to network issue, we will get the message amount is deducted, but the ATM machine doesn't give the money. That is incorrect transaction. Transaction is not success over there. Okay, you can claim in a meaningful way later. So this is another type of approach. So transaction is very important. Yes. So you go to Google because this is not a SAP information. This is the common network information. So go to type tran. This is the fundamental basics ACID rules. In MCA, I studied this MCD, ACID properties, acid property, atomicity, consistent isolation, durability. What is this? You want to study detail? Yes. Atomicity, all or nothing principle. Yes. Consistency, a transaction brings the database into one stage to another stage. That is consistency. Isolation, because see earlier 20 records, after creation of this, a new entry is added. That means database status change, that is consistency. Isolation, this property ensures the concurrent transactions. Concurrency is nothing but simultaneously. Okay, do not interfere each other. Simultaneously, user can perform simultaneous activity. That is isolation. That is transaction allows concurrent access. Okay, second is durability. That is a transaction is successfully committed. So this all four principles you go through it today. Okay. So mostly to explain the transaction concept only, it took around 1 2 hours time. Almost today's our quick recap is this only where we started. Yes, we started with trans command field, F1 help, F4 help, T codes list of above basis and functional, and navigation and all those stuff. Okay, transaction concept I ended here. So you also go see what is your exercise. The way I explained, you also go through all these T codes one after another, open it. Okay, and you do this exercise. Any questions you post in our WhatsApp group, we will discuss. I will answer. Okay, thank you. We'll continue tomorrow.
Thank you, sir.